Somebody say a love like that won't last. Didn't give you all that I got to give. I gave you all the love I got. I gave you more than I could give. Gave you love. I gave you all that I have inside, and you took my love. You took my love. Keep crying, keep crying. Keep trying for you. There's nothing like
You're getting
you and I,
absolutely ripped
baby.
off. When you're buying growth stocks overvalued in certain other markets, like it's steel deals in the century, I don't think this is amazing. I can't believe you get this stock at that price and this stock at this price. Okay, alright, let's talk about these types of stocks. So, number one, if we think about, I gotta build 3 core positions, right? I'm going big tech, not necessarily all Mag 7s, but big tech in general, right? And so I'm gonna go ahead and snag, we're looking at 1000xstocks.com, we're looking at the compare feature here. I'm gonna snag Meta, I'm gonna snag AMD, I'm gonna snag Amazing's on Amazon stock, right? Meta is a good growth, value, and dividend stock, because Meta now is a dividend payer as well. They'll be able to likely raise that dividend substantially over the coming years. But you look at, when it comes to Meta, I mean, this stock trades very, very cheap on a forward P basis. With one, oh my gosh. AMD, a little higher, but with AMD, you get major growth. You understand, AMD is about to go through a multi-year insane growth cycle. Lisa Sue's talked about 35% type compound annual growth rates when it comes to revenue, right? Don't be surprised if the net earnings per share can shoot up at a much faster clip. But then if we think even longer term, so let's talk about 2030 and after, right? Obviously, AMD's got 2026 to 2029 made. Well, let's talk about 2030 and after. It's not like suddenly these chips aren't necessary. If AI is going to get more and more higher and higher complexity things, right? And you're going to need way, way more inference. Because keep in mind, it's not even that, like, I know we think like everybody uses AI. No, actually, a very small percentage of the population is using AI today. And in terms of like power users of AI, it's like a very, very small amount. Don't be surprised if 10 years from now, everybody is at least a moderate user of AI on almost a daily basis. And don't be surprised if, you know, we're talking, there's a significant portion of the human population is using AI in, let's call it like a power user type thing, no different than we're all power users of the internet. If you go back to the late 90s, early 2000s, most people were not power users of the internet. They, for some days, didn't even go on the internet. In other days, if they went on the internet, they might be on for an hour or two, surfing around, messing around, talking on AOL Messenger or whatever they were doing, right? And those sorts of things. Now, almost everybody you know is a power user of the internet. They're on their phone using the internet for several hours a day. They're at home, they're at work. Almost everybody is a power user of the internet nowadays, right? And so keep that in mind with AI. Very small amount actually use AI. And then of that percentage, like, there aren't that many that are power users. And if you think about the next decade, don't be surprised if everybody, or almost everybody, is using AI in some form on a daily basis, and a significant portion are like power users of AI, okay? And so the need for A and B chips doesn't magically go away when we talk about 2030 and after. If anything, it keeps going up, when it comes to need for that. So keep that in mind. Okay. Amazon stock is a great growth stock. Overall, I think the Q4 is way too low on Amazon. That's just an amazing company. I feel like that company's going to grow double-digit clips as far as I can see, right? And I can understand if somebody doesn't want to go to Meta, because maybe they don't use Facebook or Instagram or something like that, even though, gosh, it seems like half the world uses at least one of their platforms on a daily basis. Might be WhatsApp, might be Messenger, might be Facebook, might be Instagram, might be Threads, but they use something, right? But with Amazon, just think about how much you and your family members are going to buy Amazon over the next 20, 30 years, right? Think about how many companies are going to need AWS to get back in the business for the next 20, 30 years. Amazon, you just gotta own that stock, man. That's like a must own for every person in the stock market. There's no excuse. I get it. Like some people I don't understand semiconductors. I don't understand the need for these GPUs and blah blah blah. I get it. Amazon, everybody needs to have something. Okay, so those are the first three stocks there. Next up, I need values, I need dividends. Okay, so I need my anti-stress growth stock. So I'm going to be looking here at stocks like.
Hola, ¿cómo estás? Hola.
Stocks like CRM. Now, if you look at the stock prices, you're like, dude,
Kelly G.
stress, those are crazy stocks. Those stocks already.
Domínguez.
Nike already crashed.
Selva.
Already crashed. CRM already crashed. Right. So I look at those stocks.
What up, Kelly G? How you doing, brother?
Worry about it, people are going to go buy Estee Lauder makeup tomorrow. They're gonna. I don't have to worry about if companies are going to stay signed up for Slack and all of the products that Salesforce has. They're gonna. Okay, so those companies are just very easy holds for the long term for me. Anti-stress gold stocks, Nike, Estee Lauder, you've got to have some of those in your portfolio. So that's number 4, number 5, and number 6 overall. All dividend payers here. If we look at dividend yield, Nike's about a 3% yield, somewhere around there. Estee Lauder's about a 1.5% yield, and then CRM's about 1% yield. All three of those companies, I think, have a lot of room over the next 5 years to up their dividend amounts significantly from where they are. And I believe all 5 of these companies are going to shares increase dramatically over the coming years as well. So I close portfolio. Nike, Estee Lauder, Silver, Ever, the most exciting. I get it, but I think they're going to be great money earners over the coming years, and I believe all three of those stocks will significantly outperform the S&P 500 over the next 3-5 years. And I don't think it's honestly that's what I'm here. Now I'm looking for some exciting growth stocks. So that's where 6, 7, and 8 come in, or excuse me, 7, 8, and 9 come in here. Okay, so I'm looking at SoFi. I'm looking at ELF. I'm looking at Celsius. All three very different business models. SoFi is more of a fintech, banking. ELF is cosmetics, and then in beauty, and then Celsius is energy drinks and some other products. Celsius brand, they have the Lonnie acquisition they made complete last year, and then Rockstar they now own as well, right? So it's really an energy drink company. So these are exciting growth companies, major growth rates of these companies. I mean, you can see it. I mean, look at the current when she's away. SoFi's around a 30% clip.
Ain't no sunshine when she's gone, and this house is saying no home. Anytime she goes away.
Another 20% plus. Elf should grow 14-15%. I think that's really awesome.
La 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 la.
Awesome, but keep in mind they have the last of road acquisition next year, so there's just something to factor in there. And Celsius, analysts have only a 7% revenue growth. I think Celsius will double-digit percentage for years in the future. As in, like, so the 2010s, okay? So those are just great growth stocks. I'm not worried about dividends with these. I just think that free cash is and the great thing is, all three of these stocks are down a mile and a half.
Have you ever met someone?
So why is one high with 30 plus? Stock prices today is 18. Elf is around, the share price of Elf is probably $70 or $80 here today. Elf's all-time high is $2. Celsius all-time high is right around $100. Stock pick up today. So, you want to buy growth stocks when they've been there. And all these stocks have been getting it. SoFi, Same thing with the company. If Elf is $80 a share, right? 75 or 80 or 72, whatever it is, okay? If I care Elf's X, if it goes from 80 to 90, 80 to 70, no, who cares? Celsius might be $4 here. Do I care about the Celsius next, $4 up or down? It's 30 cents. Here it's irrelevant. What does matter is the next $40 of Celsius stock, and that is upside. So that's what you got to keep in mind in regards to growth stocks. Let everything else be. Okay. Number 10 of these 10 stocks. I actually talked about the stock. It was every year. Edition, which will see this But in terms of their organic, that's what really matters. They're going to understand it's a margin story and a profitability story with a great balance sheet and a buyback. And I think it's going to be a huge year for us. I think the stock's going to be quality bonuses a lot higher than 281, regardless of what happens. And let's talk maybe. All right, guys, appreciate you joining me as always. Listen, be bigger than the short-term stuff. The short-term stuff is the same old crap that never fails. Be bigger than the short-term mumbo jumbo. Focus on the long-term and build strong, build better, and don't do it. You get caught up in the same old crap again and again. You get trapped, and I realize I do. Millionaire Playbook, Stock Options Mastery, Dividend Investing Mastery, Financial Statements Mastery, Jeremy's Valuation Mastery. If you want access to exclusive weekly videos, see the moves I'm making, access to 1000xstocks.com. That'll be the first pinned comment down there. That'll be the first link. And if you have under $50,000 net worth and you would like to just apply for my Patreon, well, you don't even have to apply for the Patreon. You can just join the Patreon. That would be the second pinned comment down there. Much love and have a great day.
But I'm starting to question that was me. I'm not looking for just it. On the love that is based on truth, not just it. I turn my body right now. You decide that you are not ready to serve. You want my heart, then it's time that you start to act like you're mine in the light and the dark. And you love me, say it. If you trust me, do it. If you want me, show it. If you need me, run. If you love me, say it. If you trust me, do it. If you want me, show it. If you need me, run. Now I just speak louder. So don't just say things that I've already heard. Somebody without your soul. I don't want to let go. I turn my pride right now. You decide you are ready to like you're mine in the light. Say if you trust me, you want me, show it.
Alright. Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. Yo. Alright, voiceover starting. Voiceover is starting. I'm gonna redo the live real quick. Whoever's watching, tune back in.